Story 7: A Day at the Market. Every Saturday, the town of Greenfield came alive with the hustle and bustle of the weekly market. Stalls lined the main street, offering everything from fresh produce and homemade crafts to clothes and books. It was the highlight of the week for many, including 12-year-old Max, who looked forward to it all week. Max lived with his grandmother, Nana, in a small house on the outskirts of town. Each Saturday, they would walk to the market together. Nana would sell her famous homemade jams and jellies, while Max helped out and explored the market on his own. This Saturday, however, was special. Nana had given Max his own little stand to sell his handmade birdhouses. They arrived early, just as the vendors were setting up. The air was filled with the scent of fresh bread, flowers, and the earthy aroma of fresh vegetables. Max carefully arranged his birdhouses on the small wooden table Nana had brought for him. He had spent weeks crafting them, painting each one with bright colors and intricate designs. "How do they look, Nana?" Max asked, stepping back to admire his work. Nana smiled, her eyes crinkling at the corners. "They look wonderful, Maximum. I'm sure you'll sell them all." Max beamed with pride. He had always loved working with wood, and creating birdhouses was his favorite hobby. He had made 10 of them, each unique. He hoped people would like them as much as he did. As the market began to fill with shoppers, Max watched eagerly. His first customer was a kind-looking woman with a little girl. They admired his birdhouses, and the girl pointed to a blue one with yellow flowers painted on the sides. "This one is beautiful," the woman said. "How much is it?" $5, Max replied, trying to sound confident. The woman handed him the money and took the birdhouse. "Thank you," she said, smiling. "My daughter will love this." Max's heart swelled with pride as he tucked the money into his pocket. His first sale. He couldn't wait to tell Nana. As the morning went on, more people stopped by his stand. Some bought birdhouses, while others complimented his work. Max loved talking to the customers and telling them about how he made each birdhouse. Around noon, Max took a break to explore the market. He walked past stalls selling fresh fruits and vegetables, homemade baked goods, and handmade crafts. He saw his friend Sarah, who was helping her parents sell flowers. She waved when she saw him. "Hey, Max. How's it going?" she asked. "Great. I've sold 5 birdhouses already," Max said, grinning. "That's awesome. Your birdhouses are amazing. I knew they'd be a hit," Sarah said. Max felt a warm glow of happiness. He continued his walk, enjoying the lively atmosphere of the market. He stopped at a stall selling old books, and picked up a worn copy of Treasure Island. He loved reading adventure stories, and this one looked particularly exciting. When Max returned to his stand, he saw a man and a woman examining his birdhouses. They were holding hands and talking softly to each other. Max approached them with a smile. "Can I help you?" he asked. The man looked up and smiled. "Yes, we were just admiring your birdhouses. They are very well made." "Thank you," Max said, feeling proud. "I made them myself." The couple selected a birdhouse painted in red and white stripes. "We'll take this one," the woman said, handing Max the money. Max wrapped the birdhouse carefully and gave it to them. As they walked away, he felt a sense of accomplishment. He had sold 7 birdhouses now, and the day wasn't over yet. In the late afternoon, the market began to wind down. Vendors started packing up their stalls, and shoppers slowly made their way home. Max counted his earnings and was thrilled to find he had made $50. He couldn't wait to show Nana. As he packed up his stand, Nana walked over, carrying the few jars of jam she had left. "How did you do, Max?" she asked. "I sold 7 birdhouses. And I made $50, Max said, showing her the money. Nana's face lit up with pride. "That's wonderful, Maximum. I'm so proud of you." Max smiled, feeling a warm glow of happiness. It had been a great day at the market. He had not only made some money, but also gained confidence in his work. As they walked home, Max couldn't stop talking about his plans for next week. He had new ideas for birdhouses and couldn't wait to start making them. The sun was setting as they reached their house, casting a golden glow over the fields. Max looked at Nana and said, "Thank you for giving me the chance to sell my birdhouses, Nana. Today was amazing." Nana hugged him tightly. "You're welcome, Maximum. I knew you could do it. And I can't wait to see what you create next." Max felt a deep sense of contentment as they went inside. He knew that with hard work and determination, he could achieve anything he set his mind to. And he couldn't wait for the next Saturday at the market. Story 8: The Secret Garden. In the heart of the bustling city, nestled between towering skyscrapers and busy streets, there was a hidden gem known only to a few, the secret garden. Tucked away behind an old wrought iron gate, the garden was a sanctuary of peace and tranquility, a place where time seemed to stand still. Emma had stumbled upon the secret garden one day while exploring the city with her friends. They had been wandering aimlessly, searching for adventure, when they had come across the gate. Intrigued, they had pushed it open and stepped inside, and their breath was taken away by the beauty of the garden. Tall trees stretched towards the sky, their branches forming a leafy canopy overhead. Colorful flowers bloomed in abundance, their sweet fragrance filling the air. A winding path led deeper into the garden, inviting exploration. Emma and her friends had spent hours wandering its paths, marveling at its beauty and wondering how such a place could exist in the middle of the city. From that day on, Emma had visited the secret garden whenever she needed a break from the hustle and bustle of city life. It became her refuge, her sanctuary. She would spend hours sitting on a bench beneath the shade of a tree, lost in thought or lost in a book. But as much as she loved the secret garden, Emma knew that it was just that, a secret. She had never seen anyone else there, and she had never told anyone about it. It was her own private paradise, and she wanted to keep it that way. One day, as Emma was sitting on her favorite bench, she noticed something unusual. There was a small door set into the wall behind the bench, a door she had never seen before. Curious, she got up and approached it. She tried the handle, and to her surprise, it swung open with a creak. Peering inside, Emma saw a narrow staircase leading down into darkness. She hesitated for a moment, then curiosity got the better of her. She descended the stairs cautiously, feeling her way along the wall. At the bottom of the stairs, she found herself in a dimly lit chamber. The air was cool and musty, and she could hear the faint sound of dripping water. She looked around, her heart pounding with excitement. What was this place? And how had she never known about it before? As she explored further, she discovered that the chamber was actually a series of interconnected tunnels, winding their way beneath the city streets. It was like a hidden world, a forgotten labyrinth waiting to be explored. For weeks, Emma spent every spare moment exploring the tunnels, mapping out their twists and turns. She found hidden chambers filled with treasures long forgotten, relics of a bygone era. She found secret passages leading to places she had never dreamed of, hidden corners of the city that few had ever seen. But as she delved deeper into the tunnels, Emma began to realize that she was not alone. She started to notice signs that someone else had been there before her, footprints in the dust, scraps of paper left behind, strange symbols scrawled on the walls. At first, she was frightened. Who could be down here with her, and what did they want? But as she explored further, she began to feel a sense of kinship with whoever it was. They were like kindred spirits, connected by their shared love of exploration and discovery. One day, as she was exploring a particularly dark and narrow passage, Emma stumbled upon something that made her heart stop. A hidden chamber filled with ancient artifacts and mysterious symbols. It was like something out of a fairy tale, a treasure trove waiting to be discovered. As she examined the artifacts, Emma felt a sense of wonder and excitement. She knew that she had stumbled upon something truly extraordinary, something that would change her life forever. And she knew that she couldn't keep it to herself. With a sense of determination, Emma made her way back to the surface, her mind racing with possibilities. She knew that she had to share her discovery with the world, to let others experience the wonder of the secret garden and the hidden tunnels beneath the city streets. And so, armed with her maps and her newfound knowledge, Emma set out to reveal the secret garden to the world. She organized tours and lectures, inviting people from all over the city to experience its beauty and its mystery. And as the secret garden became known to all, Emma knew that she had found her true calling, to be a guardian of secrets, a keeper of stories, and a seeker of adventure.